Hi folks, this is a solution for number 15 on page 245 from the Unit 4 assignment. So here they give us a couple of trig ratios. They tell us that sine x is 4 over 5 and cos y is 7 over 25. And they tell us that these two angles are in the first quadrant. Okay, and they want us to find sine of x plus y. So here the information that's given is in terms of x and y individually. So the first thing I'm going to do is take sine of x plus y and use one of my identities to write it in terms of x and y. Okay, so the formula for sine of x plus y is sine of the first times cos of the second plus sine of the second times cos of the first. Okay, so now I already have a few of these things. I already have that sine x is 4 over 5, so I've got 4 over 5 here. Okay, and I have that cos y is 7 over 25. Okay, but what I'm missing is sine y and cos x. Okay, and what we can do is use this information. So without even finding the angles x and y, knowing that it's in the first quadrant, that these are the sine and cos values, okay, can do this by using a little diagram here. So let's start with x. So x is somewhere, again, in the first quadrant. And here, let's create our triangle. And sine is defined as y over r. So the opposite side here would be our y value, and r would be the hypotenuse. So all I have to do is find the x value here, or the adjacent side, in order to determine cos of x. And here, well, this clearly 25 minus 16 is 9, so root 9 is 3. 3, 4, 5 triangle. Okay, so from here I can determine cos of x, which is just going to be 3 over 5. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing for y. So I'll draw myself another diagram here. So again, y is in the first quadrant, and here they're giving me cosine 7 over 25. So 7 is going to be my x value, and 25 is going to be my y value. So now let's quickly calculate this. Okay, so we've got 25 squared minus 7 squared. Okay, 576, which is a perfect square. So take the square root and you get 24. Okay, so this side here is 24, and so now I can calculate sine of y, which is 24 over 25. Okay, and now from here we just have to calculate this here. So what do we have? We have 28 over 125 plus, and here 24 times 3, so it's 6, it's 72 over 125. And so here we've got 70, 80, 90, 100, so this is just 100 over 125. Okay, both divisible by 25, so this is just 4 over 5. Okay, there's the answer. So this is a pretty common type of question where they give us information about an angle through one of its trig ratios. Okay, and we can use this information to determine any of the other trig ratios that we might need to solve the problem. Okay, that's it for this one.